The Oakley Grand Prix of Italy in MotoGP is go. Great launch off the line by the Palmer Fabio Di Giannantonio. Marco Bezzecchi stuck it away on that Mini VR46 Ducati. Really good start by the world champion Fabio Quartararo as well. He gets a bit of a head shake as they run down towards San Donato. Di Giannantonio there in third place. It looks like Marini has got into the first corner. A bit hot, or was it Marco Bezzecchi? Good first lap, solid first lap for Fabio Di Giannantonio, still there in third spot.
Let the slipstreaming commence then. Bezzecchi doesn't need it, and he goes straight past his teammate Luca Marini into the lead. Aleix Espargaro not able to outbrake Fabio Di Giannantonio. Quartararo didn't lose out much ground on the straight there as Brad Binder goes at the inside of Bagnaia. Bagnaia still back in 8th, Binder though up into 7th now. Quartararo's now past Fabio Di Giannantonio, so the world champion is up to 3rd. Bagnaia does now get past Johann Zarco. He'll get the run here. He's going to try and force it up the inside, showing the relative lack of experience for Di Giannantonio. Di Giannantonio is not used to being in this company in a MotoGP race. He's got the reigning world champion behind him.
Bagnaia through. Sorry, Lewis. He got through an Aleix Espargaro. Real good fight this. Quartararo, brilliant. This is another stunning ride by the reigning world champion. This is why Fabio Quartararo won last year's world title. The top Yamaha, Quartararo P2, the next best Yamaha, P22, shocking by the other 3 Yamahas. And Pecco Bagnaia does find a way through then on Fabio Di Giannantonio, the poleman, who's just starting to slip out of contention. Is the pace that a little bit too hot? Luca Marini using all the power of that GP22 to get up the inside of Fabio Quartararo on the brakes into San Donato, but Quartararo stands firm, resists and fights straight back. This is proper elbows out, isn't it, from Fabio Quartararo? Bagnaia really starts to hone in on Luca Marini. These two are bosom buddies, aren't they? Great pals off the circuit in the VR46 Academy. And look at this, Fabio Quartararo is going to get absolutely swamped. He's getting mullered here in terms of top speed. Bagnaia comes through on Marini and Quartararo in quick succession. Can he stop that factory Ducati? Aleix Espargaro got in really, really hot. Pecco Bagnaia goes for the lead. He gets some slipstream. Marini looks like he's taken 3rd place back from Quartararo. How good is Quartararo on the brakes on that factory Yamaha? He runs Marini out a little bit wide. He desperately clings on to that final place on the podium. There's Fabio Quartararo, but Pecco Bagnaia then has struck. Here's that further confirmation then. Marc Marquez's tweet yesterday, having to take an enforced injury layoff. He's going to have, well, he'll be back under the surgeon's knife in Minnesota in America. Looks like he may well be lining up a move here on the brake. Straight away he's gone for it. What a time to ride on board with Quartararo. Down the hill into Scarperia, up into 2nd place. Nothing that Fabio Quartararo can do about the top speed of the Ducati in the slipstream, but he's so good on the brakes. Into San Donato. Whoa, that's really, really tight. That reminded me of Marquez, Petrucci and Dovizioso here in Mugello late on 3 years ago in that epic battle in 2019.
Well, there is the fastest bike officially in MotoGP history. Jorge Martin, 363.6 kilometers an hour. That's not his main focus at the moment. He's in a battle at the moment for 13th position. He's there with Maverick Vinales, who of course has come from the very back of the grid.
The beast blows it again, losing the front going into turn number 4. Badly damaged. That's the 3rd crash of the weekend for Enea Bastianini. Aleix Espargaro then goes for it up the inside of Marco Bezzecchi down into Scarperia. Aleix Espargaro then, surely not, he's going to make it 4 consecutive 3rd place finishes here. Over the line then, the advantage was just a fraction over a second. 3 laps to go here in Mugello then. What, just over 15 kilometres between Pecco Bagnaia and a dream victory here in Mugello. He would have dreamt of this moment when he was a kid, being in this position to win the Italian Grand Prix. Pecco Bagnaia, he's been brilliant here in Mugello. He is the master of Mugello in 2022. He takes a famous home victory, Pecco Bagnaia, by just 0.6 of a second from the brilliant reigning world champion, Fabio Quartararo. Aleix Espargaro is 3rd for the 4th consecutive Grand Prix, his 5th podium of the season.
But out the front, Bagnaia was faultless in the end.
Fabio Quartararo, that's a great gesture as well by the reigning world champion, carrying a Jason de Pasquier flag there. These are scenes that Pecco Bagnaia will never forget. Somebody in the crowd has got some very cherished souvenirs. I think the gloves have gone, the boots have definitely gone. So Pecco Bagnaia soaking up these special moments. Is this the last time we see the Repsol Honda man in action in the 2022 MotoGP World Championship?
He pulls in then, a round of applause from his team. Not one of the races that Marc Marquez will remember at the end of his career, but this in many ways is the start of the rest of his career. I know we're not going to see Marc Marquez for a few Grand Prix at least, but now he can head off to the United States and get his arm fixed and hopefully come back stronger in the future. And the FIM president, George Viegas, will give Pecco Bagnaia the trophy that he will certainly put in pride of place at home. Pecco Bagnaia takes yet another victory, a home victory for him after the disappointment of Le Mans. Pecco puts it right at Mugello here this afternoon.